I noticed your mama, it looked on the outside looking in, looked like she real like involved in y'all music career type shit, or just careers in general. Like, how would you say she's involved in y'all career? Like, what ways do she involve herself or help?
My mom is very business oriented. Like, she's a business mogul. Like, she know how to break down deals, and she knows how to talk. She's very articulate, she's very educated, she's very well versed in anything she put her mind to. So my mom is definitely involved in our business affairs, whether it's music, whether it's anything that we take a liking to. Like, my mom is always like at the head center trying to make it work and make it make sense. So she's definitely very involved.
So early on, when your brother started rapping, like, was she supportive of it right away, or did she like want to do something else?
I wouldn't say that she was supportive of it right away. I don't think that no parent in America is supportive of their kids' rap career right away, to be totally honest. People look at music as just like a hobby. It's something that's fun. It's something but when she saw that he was very, very passionate in it, she became passionate as well, to the point where it was so many people, like, it was like a bidding war. He was like up for grabs. Everybody wanted to manage him, sign him. They wanted to do so many things, but he took pride in my mom's counsel, and he just did everything through her.
Yeah, that's good that y'all actually got somebody that's like close to y'all that y'all can trust to handle those type of things. A lot of people forced to just deal with strangers and you know, hope
and they don't know. And it's like, who can you trust more than your family? Like, you know, so it was amazing.
So do you feel like if it wasn't through your mom, things might be different, or y'all might have had like more issues to worry about as far as?
For sure, because in the music industry, mostly everybody is out for themselves. One thing about our family and why our dynamic is so strong, because I always say, like, there's other rap families out there. There's other people who are rappers who have siblings, who have mothers that manage them, but they don't get the type of attention or the traction that we get. And I feel like it's because our love for each other is genuine, and people can see that, like, when they're looking into it. So I think that things would definitely be different if it wasn't for my mom, but also I don't think that any of this would be possible if it wasn't for my mom.
For sure.
Yeah.
So one thing I be hearing as far as like music industry, and then you kind of noted you had said a lot of people be for self. So like, what's your experience as far as like dealing with people in the industry, and like, would you say like you ran into like any genuine people, or ran into people that?
I've ran into so many genuine people. Like, I have so many rap friends, singers, like, it's literally even too many to name. I connect with a lot of people from Chicago because, you know, we endure or go through the same things. Wait, what was your question again?
Basically just like the relationships in the industry, like.
Oh yeah, you said have I ever encountered like some fake?
Yeah, like I want to know like both spectrums, like the good side and then like the iffy side.
The good side is that everything consists of like politics. So it's all about who you know, who you're associated with, and that's what wins your respect. But the downside of that is sometimes people don't know you to give you that respect. Like, so, like for a long time, for 2 years, I was my brother's road manager, right? And it's so funny. Like, the story I always tell is so funny. Cause like, I was his road manager, and one of the dudes who was trying to like get me out the way so that they could be the road manager was coming to him like, yeah, she don't know what she doing. Her ass, like, she tweaking, she crazy, like she don't have it all together. And so when they went to my brother and they telling him this, and he like, oh yeah, you talking about my sister? And then so it's like, he got himself out the way, he got fired for doing that little thing. So it was just like, people will try to be cutthroat and try to take you out of your position, and you won't even have no knowledge of it. You will just be thinking like, I'm doing a great job, I'm just minding my business, and people will come and try to undermine your authority or take you out of your position because they want the money. They want to be in the position that you're in. So what better way than to like do or say something that'll take you out of that? But because our family operates in a family business, that'll never work. But it was just funny to see. It was just funny to watch.
Yeah, I guess that's like it's like a blessing and a curse. Like when you got like a great position or a great spot in life, a lot of people gonna want it. So it's like then competition, and people play dirty sometimes, you know?
No, for sure. People play dirty, and it's like, we from the trenches, we already know how that goes. So it's like, I never like look at it where I feel inadequate about myself. It's just like, he just trying to eat, he trying to feed his family, but you ain't gonna throw me under the bus to do that. So that's on you. But yeah.
Speaking of the trenches, let the people know like where you from and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm from 1300. I'm from the near north side of Chicago.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, I used to work in that area at Papa John's on Division and Wells.
Division and Wells?
Yeah, and I ain't know nothing about 1300. You know, like I'm thinking like I'm down at downtown.
Yeah,
and
everybody think that.
Yeah, they had me deliver that, and I'm like, all right, this feel a little different over here. And then it was the same with the greens. I'm like, and it was like, I ain't want to deliver in either one of them. I'm like, man, this feel like I'm gonna get robbed or something.
Yeah, for sure.
And next thing you know, probably like a couple years later, I see a brother rapping. I was like, damn, that's on buildings. Then I was like, yeah, I knew I wasn't supposed to build.
Yeah, no, yeah. I always tell people there's trenches everywhere. People try to downplay people that's from up north. They're like, oh, you from downtown. That ain't no real, like, trenches is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy though, cause like you could be on one block and everything looks great, and it's like it's rich, and then it's poverty right around the corner.
Right there, and that's what I feel like make you even more hungrier for success. To know of the disparities. Like all I gotta do is cross the street, and I'm walking into a whole nother lane of like wealth and status and money and success and happiness. And it's like, why I can't have that over here?
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, I went through that same thing. I never lived up north, but just working there, it was like motivation, because every day I'm seeing like what I want, and it's like right here.
Yeah, yeah. My high school, like I went to Lincoln Park High School. Everybody be private school this, private school that. Well, I wasn't in no fucking private school. None of us was in private school. And if anybody was gonna go to that bitch, it was gonna be me. But anyway, like I went to Lincoln Park, and like walking home to the train, like it was nothing but mega mansions, $1 million mansions, and I would just look like, I can't wait to like live somewhere like that. And I even had friends who would get finessed into talking to the people that lived in those areas, and they would be like, oh, you could come in here, come chill with us. I'm like, nah, y'all in there selling ass. but like I always knew that was gonna happen for me one way or another.
So you know, how is it now, like living a life that you dreamed of? Or are you? I'm gonna ask you, are you living life you dreamed of?
Yes, I'm for sure. For sure. I'm just glad that I kept my integrity as a woman. Like I never had to go be with a nigga to get money. I never had to go sell myself short or sell myself in any way, shape, or form. Like I'm really here off of genuine love and support. So that just make it feel all the way better. Like I feel like I'm living the life that I dreamed, and I feel like I'm living the life that I saw for my siblings. Because you know, like I said, I came into wealth later on in life, but my sister, she don't really got no memories of what it's like to be poor. My nephew don't never know what it's like to be poor. Like, so to think of that and like, it just feels great. It feels amazing.
So, you know, how was that like on the outside looking in? It seemed like things happened quick, but you know, we don't really know like how it was for y'all. So like, was it like that quick process that it's saying, like as far as like, you know, Polo dropping a few songs, them bitches doing some millions, then he drop another song, that bitch go up?
It seemed quick, but it don't seem quick, like because we went through a lot of trauma before that happened. Like I remember trying to register Polo because I went to college, so I tried to register my brother into school, like filling out applications and stuff like, you should go to college, you should do this, you should do that. Just trying to be inspirational in any way, shape, or form. So he like, I want to do music. He was in and out of jail. He probably went to jail like 5, 6, 7 times. And so we had to deal with the trauma of that. And then he had this, like, I call it a coming to Jesus moment, where he like was like, you know what, I'm going to take my rap career serious and I'm going to be a rapper. So it seems fast to everybody else, like them watching the songs be uploaded, the millions of views, but like we was going through real life family issues and trauma behind the scenes of that, like trying to keep him on the straight and narrow. So it seemed fast, but it wasn't really that fast. It seemed slow, because whenever you experiencing those type of traumas, like time just seemed like it's just not going by. It seemed like it's not passing.
So who the oldest between y'all two?
Me.
So like growing up, like did y'all have fights or anything like that?
For sure.
Who used to win?
Me. I ain't gonna win now though.
I don't know why everybody sister I asked that they all say they was winning.
Yeah, I was winning. I remember the last one I lost. That's when I started putting my hands on him.
It was the same way with Tay and Mina. Like,
yeah.
they said the same thing. Speaking of that, what's so crazy?